Good morning on day 27 from Conchas Lake State Park, New Mexico. Today's plan is to drive about 240 miles to Caprock Canyons in the great state of Texas. On the way out, we decided to stop by the Conchas Dam.
Conchas Dam Project. In honor of the New Deal era workers who originally constructed Conchas Dam, and to those who have worked and who continue to work today to continue the legacy, we dedicate this monument and time capsule to be opened in 25 years to honor their achievement on the 75th anniversary of the construction of the Conchas Dam, 1935 to 2010, built by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, Albuquerque District. We are driving across, I believe it's called Conchas Lake Dam. It's pretty cool. They allow you to drive across it, which a lot of them you do not get to drive across. This is the view from up here. Buildings here, so I'm guessing that it doesn't come up that far, but it does look like it's way down. And a lot of homes around the lake, so it must be a really popular area. It's about 30 miles in from I-40. It's a really cool campground. Another kind of earthen dam here that you cross over. There's a road that goes down here in front of the wall of this dam. You can see it down there. And then there's this one that goes, it's one way, so it blocks the water from coming over this way. And I did notice there was a spillway as we were coming through right down here. It's massive project. But yeah, it's pretty massive. Must be very important to the state of New Mexico.
East Route 66 Boulevard.
Okay, so we are in Tucumcari, New Mexico. This is Route 66. There's the Blue Swallow. Trip, this is the kind of thing that you would run across, and there's all kinds of old school motels, lots of vintage buildings and billboard signs. It's a pretty cool trip, I would think, to see some nostalgia. lot of reference to it, and also a lot of the old hotels and restaurants and so forth. It's a cute area, kind of a cool area.
All right, so we have made it to Caprock Canyons State Park. It is seriously in the middle of nowhere. We're a little bit excited to be entering the Bison range.
This park is known for its bison. It's one of the reasons that we picked it, because we wanted to see them. And it is out in the middle of nowhere. We're going to go inside and check in. So we just stepped out of the visitor center, and they have kind of meandered over here. You can see them crossing the road right in front of us. It's pretty cool. This is one of the 5 herds in Texas that enabled us to repopulate the bison herds. They had almost become extinct, and there were 5 herds that were saved, from what I understand. And this is one of the, I guess these are the descendants of the herds in this area. There's a family that owned this area, this property, had this herd, and they were trying to make sure that they were saved and donated, I think, this land to the state of Texas in this herd. So I'll double check on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened here, and that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Check it out.
There were several areas we also spotted some prairie dogs.
So again, we have arrived at Caprock Canyons State Park. There is like a 5 or 6 mile loop, scenic road loop through the canyon that you can take, and little stopping points along the way. So because we're here so late, that's what we're going to do today, and then tomorrow we're going to get out on the trail. But it's really beautiful. I love the colors. All along those trails, pretty little flowers, little purple flowers, real pretty. This beautiful vista showcases hundreds of millions of years of Caprock Canyon's history. The canyon walls are capped by the Noccolula Formation, which is made up of sediments that washed down from the Rocky Mountains about 10 million years ago. Fine brown sands interspersed with clay and gravel make most of the Noccolula. An extremely hard layer of white caliche or caprock tops the formation and helps protect Caprock Canyon from erosion. About 210 million years ago, freshwater streams flowed through Caprock Canyons and deposited the sand and gravel that make up the Dockum group. This layer is mostly of sandstone ranging in color from brown and orange to green and gray. The Permian red beds, the dark red Permian layers formed around 250 million years ago when Caprock Canyons
was a seashore. You might notice glimmering white veins running through this dark red sediment. These veins are gypsum, which formed when ancient seawater evaporated and left minerals behind. These minerals eventually solidified to become gypsum. Hi guys.
As we headed towards our campsite, we saw more of the free-roaming bison.
All right, everybody, so we are at Caprock Canyons State Park in Texas. It is in the 80s. It's toasty warm. And we have decided to pull out our living in a bubble screen because we wanted that nice breeze to come through, and it also keeps the bugs out. Now we have lots of bugs on our windshield, but none in the van. It keeps out the no-see-ums too, which those are here. But anyhow, a nice breeze coming through.
After a long day, we decided to take it easy and get rested up for tomorrow.